Keir Starmer has just taken another devastating blow as shocking revelations from Oakeshott flood the airwaves. This bombshell exposes even more of Starmer's dirty secrets. This could well be the final nail in the coffin of his career. Don't miss a second of it. Starmer certainly doesn't want you to know all of this, and he's hoping you'll turn a blind eye. So, make sure to like the video, subscribe and hit the notification bell now.
So look, here's what I think. There is something bigger going on here. There is something we're not being told. This does not stack up. Whether there is some gigantic, super embarrassing favour that has been done, which we don't know about, or whether there is something going on, feels to me as if there is some kind of, not necessarily scandal, but something is being...
Keir Starmer's weakness as a leader is becoming more and more apparent, and this time, the issue has turned into a scandal too serious to ignore. Over the past few weeks, rumours of corruption and cover-ups in Southport have gradually spread, attracting attention. However, it wasn't until investigative journalist Isabel Oakeshott got involved that the situation truly exploded into a storm, one so loud it can no longer be ignored.
I think it's really very clear from a number of extremely well-placed politicians and sources that Downing Street knew perfectly well an awful lot of information that they kept from us up until recently, and I firmly believe that there's a lot more that will.
Southport, a strategically important constituency in the north, once seen as key to Labour's efforts to regain trust in crucial areas, has now become the epicentre of a scandal that cannot be ignored. The latest revelations show that Keir Starmer's team not only mismanaged the situation, but actively concealed information that could cause serious damage, involving the misallocation of public funds in the region. In fact, the issues in Southport are just a part of a much bigger picture, clearly reflecting a secretive pattern and a murky damage control strategy under Starmer's leadership.
And I just want to add, you know what I talked about earlier, that Mr. Cummings enlightened us on the process. And I just looked up what he actually said, because I think it's really important. He actually says that Keir Starmer would have known within minutes or a couple of hours absolute maximum, in brackets, even if he was already in something urgent. And he outlines what would have happened.
Isabel Oakeshott, a prominent journalist known for her fearless investigative style, has brought these dark secrets to light, putting Labour in a difficult position. The controversy in Southport is not just a local issue. It has become a major stain, drawing nationwide criticism towards the Labour Party.
I think that is sensational. It's really important. It suggests that there was a cover-up at the highest.
According to numerous reports and leaked documents, millions of pounds allocated for infrastructure and community development in Southport have been mismanaged or completely wasted. This money, which was supposed to be used to rebuild the area and improve public services, has vanished without any satisfactory explanation. However, the scandal doesn't stop at financial mismanagement. Even more serious is the cover-up that followed. This could be one of the largest concealments ever uncovered.
To you right now is I know a hell of a lot more than the British public know. A hell of a lot more. I've been completely silenced. I dared, the day after Southport, to do a video to say, can we please know who this man is? Was he known to the authorities? Why do I feel we're not being told the truth? The level of demonisation I came under for that from both front benches was astonishing. From media commentators, demonisation on a level that I'd never even experienced. Now I'm told by the Speaker of the House of Commons, I can't ask questions about it in the House of Commons. Parliamentary privilege is out of the window. Even rumours today that the court case, which is due in January, every effort is being made to defer it. Right? Yeah, this is what's going on. We are witnessing one of the biggest cover-ups we've ever seen in our lives. And I won't say any more than that. I genuinely would never wish to be in contact.
Insiders claim that Starmer's leadership team, instead of addressing the issue openly and transparently, has been working quietly behind the scenes to cover up the truth. There are even allegations that whistleblowers have been silenced, while many others fear retribution if they speak out. This only fuels public suspicion of a major cover-up, especially as they witness MPs being threatened and silenced. It's truly a sordid picture. This issue raises serious questions about Starmer's judgment. Why would someone who is committed to integrity and accountability use such tactics? The answer is perhaps quite simple. Southport is a key constituency. However, a glimmer of hope appeared when Speaker of the House of Commons, Lindsay Hoyle, announced that a hearing would take place in January. Let's hope everything proceeds as planned. Although there's a desire for the issue to be resolved swiftly, with the current sluggish justice system, that's not easy. Admitting failure here could seriously damage Labour's image, especially in the northern constituencies where the party has been striving relentlessly to regain trust after the recent election. However, by attempting to bury the truth, Starmer's team may only make things worse. Enter Isabel Oakeshott, with her fearless investigative approach. Oakeshott wasted no time in exposing the truth, shocking the political world when she appeared on live television. While January may be a key moment, no one can guarantee that things will go according to plan. We can only hope the public won't have to wait too long to uncover the full details of how things unfolded. Starmer's role in fostering a culture of secrecy within the Labour Party cannot be ignored. Oakeshott asserts that under his leadership, transparency has been sacrificed to protect the party's fragile reputation. She continues to emphasise that Starmer has built his image as an honest and straightforward leader, but the reality is quite the opposite. Then, the Speaker of the House announced that MPs would have the right to ask any questions of the Prime Minister and the Home Secretary, hoping they would seize this opportunity at the right time. Starmer has deliberately hidden stories and scandals to protect his own reputation. According to Oakeshott, he didn't just know about the mismanagement in Southport, he actively worked to prevent the story from being made public. She accuses him of putting his own political survival above everything else, thus creating a shameful image of his leadership. The most shocking part of her interview was when she hinted that even more secrets have yet to be revealed. Oakeshott said this is just the beginning. The Southport scandal is just one part of a much bigger picture. Many other scandals are still waiting to be exposed, and when these details are revealed, the damage to Starmer's reputation will be irreversible. The public's reaction to these revelations will be explosive. On social media platforms, hashtags like #SouthportCoverUp and #StarmerResign are spreading, with users expressing their outrage and disillusionment. One tweet pointed out that Keir Starmer promised to clean up politics, yet all people see are more scandals. If this is what integrity looks like, the situation is truly dire. People are not just angry on social media, they're demanding real action. Petitions calling for an independent investigation into the Southport scandal have gathered thousands of signatures. This will serve as a constant reminder to him throughout his tenure as Prime Minister. Indeed, it cannot be forgotten that he once made such statements. Do you remember when David Cameron was criticised over the chillaxing incident? Meanwhile, Labour supporters feel betrayed, and now they are wondering whether they can trust the party's leadership moving forward. This outrage isn't confined to the public alone. Sources from within the political world suggest that dissatisfaction within the Labour Party is growing, particularly with the way Keir Starmer has handled the situation. Some of the party's MPs have called for an emergency meeting to address the crisis, as divisions within the party continue to intensify.